Welcome to Central News for Wednesday 29th of February. I'm Kezia Gillings. In today's news, lobby group Sinkleswim believe there is a way to save the Hamilton municipal pools, which the council planned to close at the end of March. Sinkleswim coordinator Catherine Luctina says Sport Waikato and Swim Waikato are working on a plan to ensure the pool's future.
Well, at our public meeting we were overjoyed to have Sport Waikato and Swimming Waikato put up their hands and say that together they would develop a business plan to keep the pools being well used and operational. So we're very excited about that, and we as Sinkleswim have committed to remaining a lobby group. Our big task for the near future is to put in a submission to council for their long-term plan.
Despite Sinkleswim's efforts, the future of the municipal pools is still wavy, with council saying it will be a very expensive process. Hamilton City Council Mayor Julie Hardacre says a large sum of money is needed to repair the pools and then continual funding to keep them open.
Capital expenditure of about $1.4 million is needed on the municipal pools to bring them up just to a standard to function effectively. So there are a number of issues with the filter and the water pipes that really need serious work done. So that's the first aspect of it. The second aspect is the costs incurred by council to run the municipal pools, and that's a net cost of about $128,000 a year.
Hamilton City Council intends to sell 51 housing for the elderly units on the open market, meaning the residents will have to find new homes, which would destroy the elderly community, says Tenants Action Group. Group President Audrey DeRose says she worries about the consequences of separating the residents who are used to living together as neighbours.
Well, of course, a lot of them no longer drive. They rely on public transport and they rely on their friends in their own village to get places. And by being moved away from their social networks, perhaps their doctor, and they could end up the other side of town and they know nobody, and it will be a real problem for some of the elderly.
Tauranga's well-known rugby mascot February.wmv is embarking on a 1,300-kilometre hikoi to help save Otago rugby. The Tauranga resident, whose real name is Terry Leeming, is hitchhiking to Dunedin this week to bless the new Forsyth Bar Stadium and help out the Highlanders with a bit of on-field promotion. Terry says Otago is a vital part of New Zealand's rugby and the whole country has got to get behind them to save our Southerners. He left Tauranga today and hopes to make it to the Dunedin in time for Saturday night's match between the Highlanders and Crusaders at the new closed-in stadium. Time to check out our region's weather. Hamilton was mostly cloudy today and there was a definite chill in the air this morning. Tomorrow it looks like a high of 19 and low of 11, with morning rain turning to fine spells in the afternoon and southwest winds. Tauranga will also get southwest winds with a high of 21 and low of 12, and rain clearing by the afternoon. Coming up after the break, Katrina finds out about the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic Season launch, Kent Curry talks rugby, and we have our first segment with financial expert Doug Wilson. Join us after the break.